Chicago Cubs. News today.
You can stop everything you are doing right now, because the move the Cubs just announced totally changes the landscape. What's up, passionate Chicago fans? Hold on to your emotions. Are you ready for another roller coaster of feelings? Because here in the heart of our team, we get no peace. We barely take a breath, and boom, there's news. And this one, my friends, this one took a lot of people by surprise. What could the front office be up to this time? Is it a master stroke? Or another one of those moves that make us scratch our heads and think, why now? Smash that like button right now if you believe the Cubs have a roster to surprise us. Because what is coming is going to mess with us. It is unbelievable, but the Cubs did it again. We brought back infielder Ben Cowles. I, personally, already have a feeling of déjà vu here. How many times are we going to see this guy's name on our roster? It seems like he has a magnet pulling him to Chicago, but a love-hate relationship that leaves me a bit suspicious. First, the news. Cowles was on the Blue Jays waiver wire and, poof, here he comes to Wrigley. To make room, pitcher Shelby Miller went to the 60-day injured list. Look, for me, Miller's departure, despite the surgery and the lost season, was kind of expected. The reality is that his situation opened up a spot that honestly gives me butterflies in my stomach thinking about who would fill it. Did we really need Cowles again? Is it a trade built on hope or despair? This move makes me wonder if we are actually strengthening the team or just spinning the roulette wheel. Ben Cowles' history with the Cubs and with baseball in general is a true saga of comings and goings. The 26-year-old player was originally drafted by the Yankees back in 2021. Then, at the trade deadline in 2024, he landed in Chicago coming from the Yankees. We put him on the 40-man roster in November of 2024, so we wouldn't lose him in the Rule 5 draft. And since then? A dance of waivers and signings. He even had a brief stint with the White Sox before, get this, returning to the Cubs at the beginning of this offseason, and now again, in a span of just 11 days after Toronto claimed him. Here he comes back. The Blue Jays needed a spot for Max Scherzer, a Cy Young winner, and suddenly, Cowles was available again. Cubs family, if you want to help keep this daily project alive, support our Buy Me a Coffee through the Daily Content link in the description. It is as if he was predestined to be a Cub, even if it is just to fill a gap. But could it be more than that? He has been a true nomad over the last 15 months. I keep looking at this move and wondering, what is the plan here? We know that Cowles hasn't made his major league debut yet. He has AAA numbers that, to be honest, do not make me jump out of my chair with enthusiasm. Like in 2025, he had a slash line that I look at and think, okay. He had some home runs, a few stolen bases, but nothing that screams future star in my head. In AA in 2024, he had a slightly better performance, but AAA is another level. What really intrigues me is his defensive versatility. The guy plays shortstop, second base, third base, and even makes some appearances in the outfield. On paper, a player like that is a valuable utility piece. But in practice, in the heat of the major leagues, is that versatility an asset or a sign that he lacks a fixed and dominant position? My hope is that this is his chance to, finally, establish himself. But my experience as a fan tells me to be cautious. It is hard not to be a bit skeptical after so many comings and goings. And now, what do you guys think? Is it just another piece for roster rotation? Or will Ben Cowles, in this third, fourth, who knows which stint with the Cubs, finally surprise us and show what he came for? It is an interesting bet by the front office, considering the injury history and the need for depth. But is it enough for what we want? Do you believe he can be that player who, out of nowhere, fits in and becomes crucial? Or is he just another name on the list, waiting for the next move? Leave your opinions down here in the comments, because we love this exchange of ideas. Subscribe to Cubs News today so you don't miss anything from Wrigley Field. Take care, and go Cubs!